Hi yogis, we'll begin our practice today in extended child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes touching. Sit your hips towards your heels, resting the forehead on the earth. And begin to slow your breath down, nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And perhaps set your intention for your practice. Maybe you'd like to dedicate your practice to yourself or to someone in need, or just to a characteristic you want more of in your life, such as love, happiness, or peace. And just hold on to this intention as we flow with the breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, crawl your fingers over to the right, and then rest your forehead on the earth, stretching through the left side of your body. Maybe flexing the left wrist and taking a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, curl the fingers all the way over to the left, dropping the forehead back to the ground, maybe flexing your right wrist this time and grabbing on with the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, gaze forward, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, tuck your tailbone round your spine, one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last thing to drop. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, extend your left leg behind you. Press through your left toes so that you feel a stretch all the way through the back of your left thigh. Keep the belly engaged. Lift the left leg, flex your foot. Square your hips, stay here, or extend your right fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, round the spine. Inhale, extend the arm and leg. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Extend the right leg back, press into your toes, lean back slightly, feeling that stretch all the way through the back of the right thigh. And then keep your core engaged. Lift the left leg, flexing through your right foot. Lift the right leg, flexing through your right foot, and then extend your left fingertips forward. Take an inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee, round. Inhale, extend the arm and leg. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Scoot your hands about 6 inches in front of you. Tuck the toes and send your hips up and back. Maybe pedaling out this first one if you'd like, bending one knee and then the other. And then come to a static downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, extended child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the earth. This is your home base for this practice. You can always return to an extended child's pose anytime you need to rest. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step to ragdoll at the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Grab the elbows, allow your head to hang. Slight bend in your knees. Slowly release the hands. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to standing. Exhale, roll your shoulders back when you get to the top. Half sun A, inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Place your hands outside your feet. Allow the crown of your head to fall toward the earth. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hands to your shins to the floor. Nice flat back, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, core engaged. Flat back, come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the shins or the floor. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, step to high plank. Keep the belly engaged, lower your knees down, and then lower your chest all the way down to the ground, keeping the elbows in, booty lifted. Slide the feet back. Inhale, cobra pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift the chest. Exhale, come through tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat. Come to a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, step to your high plank. Lower the knees down, keep the booty lifted, elbows in, lower the chest to the earth. Slide the feet back. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, nice neutral neck. Exhale, come through tabletop, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to high plank. This time, lower halfway or all the way down, keeping the elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, step to high plank, elbows in, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 2 more like this. Inhale, roll forward, high plank, core engaged. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. This time, side out through your mouth. Inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee and open your hip. Pausing here, feeling that stretch through the back of your left thigh. Inhale, straighten the right leg toward the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Ground through the outer edge of your left foot. Send your left hip forward, right hip back. Deep breaths. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Humble warrior prep. Open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh. Drop the crown of the head toward the earth. Keep the hands interlaced, come up halfway so that there's a nice straight line of energy from the crown of your head to the sole of your left foot. Keep your core engaged for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 2. Gaze over your right middle finger. If you glance down, you should still be able to see your right big toe. Stack shoulders over hips. Turn your right palm toward the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand down the left thigh, right arm sweeps up and back. Straighten that right leg for reverse triangle. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, triangle pose. Maybe move the left foot in slightly. Reach your right fingertips toward the front and gently place your right hand on a block, the shin or the floor. Your gaze is towards your left thumb or straight in front of you if that strains your neck. Bring your left hand to your left hip, bend the right knee, half moon. Reach the right fingertips out so that they're under your right shoulder as you lift the left leg up, flexing your left foot. You can stay here glancing down at the ground, or begin to rotate your left shoulder toward the sky, maybe reaching your left fingertips up. We'll bend into the right knee, coming all the way to reverse warrior, nice and slow. Exhale, take your flow, or you can always skip it, stepping straight to down dog, your choice. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, open your hip. Breathing here, feeling that stretch through the back of the right thigh. And then straighten the left leg toward the sky. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Ground through the outer edge of the right foot. Send your left hip back, right hip forward. Breathing deep. Humble warrior prep, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest, gaze up as the knuckles slide down the back thigh. Exhale, humble warrior, left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, come up halfway. Keep the core engaged. Nice straight line of energy from the crown of the head to the back foot for 5, 4, keep the breath steady, 3, 2, and 1. Windmill to warrior 2. Gaze over that left middle finger, breathing deep. Stacking shoulders over hips. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten that left leg for reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach the left fingertips toward the front. Gently place the left hand anywhere along the shin, a block, or the floor. Gaze up toward the right thumb. And then bring your right hand to your hip, bend the left knee, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the left fingertips under the left shoulder as you lift that right leg. You can keep looking down or slowly begin to rotate your right shoulder toward the sky, maybe extending the right fingertips up. And then we'll step all the way back to reverse warrior. Bend the left knee, take your time. And then frame the left foot, take your flow, or skip it, your choice. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg, flex your foot, square your hips. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, stay high on the left toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, core engaged, palms go back, facing up toward the sky. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, come forward, core engaged. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower the left knee all the way down to the ground for a low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms, open the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, Hanumanasana, half split, straighten that right leg. Flex through your foot. Maybe have a block on either side of your thigh. Nice deep breaths. And then bend into your right knee. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground. Standing split, scooch the hands under the shoulders. As you lift the left leg, flex through your left foot. Deep breaths here. Your hands can always be on blocks. And then you're gonna bend that right knee. We'll come all the way to stand on the right leg. Hug the left knee into the chest, nice and slow. Interlace the fingers in front of the left knee, pausing here. And then come to tree pose. Bring the left foot to the inner right thigh, or along the calf, just avoid the knee. Hands can be to the heart or reaching up. And then slowly bring that left knee forward, hugging the left knee back to your chest. Transition to a half moon, nice and slow, as if you're moving through something that's very sticky. Bringing that right hand down, flexing the left foot, it's beautiful. And then come all the way to reverse. Warrior, bend the right knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, take your flow, or go straight to down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg, flex your foot, square your hips. Exhale, plant the left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, stay high on the right toes. Square the hips forward. Exhale, lean forward, palms face up, core engaged. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower the back knee down for low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the elbows, open the chest. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split, straighten the left leg. Flex through your left foot. One hand on either side of the left thigh. Nice deep breaths. And then bend into your left knee. Lift the right knee up off the ground. Standing splits, reach the hands under the shoulders as you lift that right leg up. Flexing through the right ankle. Breathing deep. And then bend your left knee. We'll come all the way to standing on the left leg. Slowly hug the right knee into the chest, interlacing your fingers in front of your right shin, flexing the ankle. And then take your tree pose, right foot to the inside of the left thigh, hands to the heart, or maybe reaching up. The foot can always be on the calf instead. And then hug the right knee back into the chest, reach the arms up, and then we'll come all the way to that half moon, again moving nice and slow. Left hand will eventually come to the earth. Bend the left knee, reverse warrior. And then take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Extended child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the earth. Come back to that intention that you set for your practice today. And then slowly come to sit back on your heels. We'll be taking a variation of Camel Pose. So if you know that your spine is a little bit less flexible, you can always take the variation from your knees, bringing your hands to the low back, inhaling, and exhaling, just tracing your gaze on the ceiling, leaning back just slightly. If you know that you like to take the version where you clasp the heels, we'll take it from a little bit different of a position where it doesn't harm the back as much. It doesn't feel like you're crunching. So you're gonna tuck the toes here, sit back on your heels, and then bring your hands to your heels. And then as you inhale, press your hips forward, coming into your camel pose. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come out of it, keep a hold of the heels and sit all the way back, down, bum to heels. Release here. Pause for a moment, just sitting on the heels. Notice how that felt in your body. Breathing deeply. We'll take camel pose once again, whichever variation is calling to you. If you're flowing with me, you'll tuck the toes, bring the hands to the heels. Inhale, lift as you press the hips forward, opening the chest, breathing deep. And then exhale, sit your hips back to your heels. Slowly release into child's pose, knees together this time, forehead to the earth. Palms back, facing up. And then make your way to downward facing dog as you're ready, no rush. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Sphinx pose, stack your shoulders over your elbows, spread the fingers wide, broadening through the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale, gently release the forehead to the earth. You can use your palms, your hands as a pillow here. And then come back to your Sphinx pose. Bend the right knee and reach back with the right hand for the top of the foot. You can turn that left fingertips towards the right side of your mat for support. Just stretching through the right quad, taking any variation that's calling to you, bringing that right heel outside the right glute. And then slowly release. We'll switch sides. Bend the left knee, grab the left foot with the left hand. Again, you can angle the right hand toward the left side of your mat, bringing that left heel toward the outside of the left glutes. And then slowly release. Rest your forehead on the earth once more. And then we'll take our bow pose, bend the knees. Reach back with your hands for the top of your feet, keeping the forehead on the earth. Inhale, kick the feet into the hands as you lift the chest. Exhale, slowly release. And then maybe a windshield wiper your feet back and forth. Release the feet. Come through tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, pigeon pose, right heel outside the left hip. That left leg is straight back behind you. Square yourself toward the front of your mat. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, fold down onto your elbows, or maybe bring your forehead all the way to the earth. You can always have a block under the right hip if you need it here. With each inhale, find length, and with each exhale, see if you can fold just a little deeper. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly crawl your fingertips back. Tuck the left toes. Three-legged dog. Send that right leg up and back, bending the knee, opening the hip. And then release the right foot back, coming to your down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, pigeon pose, left heel outside the right hip. The right leg is straight back behind you. Square yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, crawl your fingertips back. Tuck your right toes, hug the left knee into your chest. Three-legged dog, bend the left knee, open the hip. And then come back to downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Come to ragdoll halfway on your mat, feet hip width distance apart. Grab the elbows, let your head hang. Maybe sway from side to side if that feels good. And then slowly come all the way down onto your bum. Straighten the right leg. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inner thigh for Janusarasana. Inhale, lengthen, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold over your right leg, bringing your forehead towards your shin. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Straighten the left leg. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inner thigh. Square yourself over the left leg. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach towards your left foot. Forehead toward the shin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Knees fall toward the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Maybe use your elbows to press the thighs closer to the earth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Come all the way down onto your back. Setting yourself up for bridge pose. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. Bend the knees. Plant your palms outside your hips. Inhale, lift the hips toward the sky, keeping the back of your head planted on the earth. Stay here or interlace your fingers underneath you if that feels nice. And then gently release, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Take a full body stretch. Reach the arms up overhead and point the toes. And then hug your knees into your chest. Bring your arms out to a cactus or a T. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder, twisting. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, pausing here. And take a moment to thank yourself for coming to your practice and taking this time out of your day for you. And then make your way into Shavasana, your final relaxation pose. Straighten the legs. Allow your feet to naturally roll out. Turn your palms toward the sky. Close your eyes. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. And just rest here for the next several minutes, knowing you have nowhere else to be but in this moment. I invite you to stay here as long as you'd like. This is where I'll leave you today. Please remember to donate, like, and subscribe to support this channel. Namaste.